No, what are they doing? They're BMing me. They could totally just win the game and they just BM'd me. That's crazy. What's going on, YouTube? Kenny here with the Ready Set Inc. And I have a silly little video this week. I decided to make a cat themed deck and put it up against a dog themed deck, and I got absolutely wrecked. So I made both decks myself. I went through the entire Lorcana collection and just saw which characters are cats and dogs, and then try to pick between the colors which ones I wanted best to make a deck. So here we have a Emerald Ruby deck going on here. We got lots of lions, you can see lots of larger felines with Shere Khan. And we get some challenging opportunities and some discard opportunities here. And then with a couple of cards here, I try to throw in some discard actions. We had Tigger here, which I didn't realize that both of these Tiggers benefit off of playing actions, just with in a different way. So that was interesting to see. So actions is a big pro for Tigger there, and honestly, I just didn't get anything to pop off because we played against this dog deck here and we got destroyed. So Pluto was a great thing for them to have, and they also have Lantern and Just in Time, so that was really tough here. Or it looks like I took out Lantern. So Just in Time was just really strong here, getting out these 5 drop characters. So we got shifted on with a Just in Time, and then having things like Robin Hood and this Pluto here, just healing and pinging damage was pretty good for them. This Stitch here was pretty crazy. It was like a Fire the Cannons at 4 cost, and they're getting a character on board, so that was solid. And then here, a lot of the AI was pulling off combos with Last Stand and Twin Fire, things like that. So Twin Fire became super important with clearing my board, and then just having a smaller character challenge and then just pulling out a Last Stand was pretty big for them as well. So I had no chance playing against this dog deck, and I even just played 2 matches just to see maybe if it was just a bad draw or anything like that. But no, dogs were just better this video, and you'll find out in these 2 matches that I play. All right, here we go. Looks like we are starting the game. And so we don't have any 1-drops right now. We do have Mosquito Bite. And I like our 2-drops here with Cheshire and Simba. So I think we're good with this. I have 2 here. We'll go ahead and put those back. Get another Simba and a Tigger. We'll just ink the Tigger and move on. They get a Robin Hood out. Then we shall ink this Tigger as well. Let's go ahead and get this Cheshire Cat out. I do want to play Inkcaster though. Playing with a Ruby deck, there was a lot of uninkables that I wanted to play with, so this Inkcaster here is pretty vital. See, so there's an uninkable right there that I can ink like that. Draw. We got another uninkable. It's gonna be a while, so we're gonna do our big 8 scar there. And then we're able to just put this down. So this Cheshire Cat's gonna be banished if I challenge. Let's just put one on this Pluto, and then we'll quest and see if they challenge. Then we can get out these Simbas out next turn. So they quest with one Robin Hood. They fire the cannons on my cat. Alright. Get out a Stitch, and they quest out. So they got 4 on board, which is pretty wide here. And we don't have much answers here. Shere Khan will be cool, but are we going to be waiting? Depends on what we get next turn. I think we just put out both our Simbas, and we catch up in lore at least, right? Like that, and then we pass. No way. So they played the, let's see here. Twin Fire. So it did 2 damage to one, and then they discarded, which allows them to do 2 damage to another card. I knew when I put it in that deck it was going to come in handy. So now we are stuck. I think we just want Shere Khan out. We do got an ink. I feel like I got an ink Scar here. And then we stay like that, and they're at 8. So we have a big character problem here. For the dogs, the Amber was pretty hefty here, so I knew it was going to be a character heavy deck. I feel like we don't need ink. Shere Khan can at least take out Pluto here without being banished. And I get a lore off of it. So they're just continuing the quest. They might challenge here. Alright, so they just continue to quest with their characters. And we are now looking, we have Stampede here. So that would have been nice on the Pluto, but that's alright. I feel like we don't need an ink here either. So let's play Cheshire. So that card has to be damaged to do to complete it. So let's I think we just challenge with Tigger here. He's gonna survive any of these matchups, but I feel like Robin Hood is one of the most problematic here. Gain a lore off of the challenge. And I think we also have to do a Shere Khan challenge here. Gain a lore, and now they're down to just Stitch. And we pass. We get out Rapunzel's Tower here, so now Stitch is a 2/6. That is looking tough. But he is damaged now. Get another Ink Caster, so let's play that. We get a draw card. We get a Shere Khan there. I think we want to get it out. And then Stitch is only 1, so they'll go up to 16. So let's quest and see what they do. So they get out a Robin Hood, and that one can ping damage. We get a double Stampede here. Only thing we can do with Cheshire Cat is quest, so we're gonna quest here. They've only gone to 3 ink, I just see, so there is that. We I think we play both their Stampedes. And at least gets rid of Stitch. So now we have a 1/6 Robin Hood here. So Shere Khan can challenge, and I get a... Oh. Robin Hood is not exerted, so I can't challenge. So we are gonna. I feel like we just gotta challenge the location here, and we pass there. So they ping a damage on Cheshire, and they play Last Stand. What a move! I was excited to put that in the dog deck as well. So here we get out of Prince John. This is the one with Ward that you want to keep them standing still, but right now we're not in a good place to just be discarding, making them discard. So we want to get into one more challenge on that location and just see if we can get it out next turn. They play just in time with the 3 ink and they shift onto the Robin Hood. It's crazy. So now he's like a 3/9 with 3 damage on it, which is pretty intense. My Prince John here is not going to be able to do much here. Oh no. Oh, there's nothing else I could do. He has a 20 lore. So what if all we can do is challenge here into the location, which doesn't wipe it. And then we play that to do 2 and 2. That's it. That's tough. That was a pretty intense pressure off of the characters there. I was gonna swap, but this went really bad. So I think what we're gonna do is just run it back to see if we can do these cats some justice here. So we are going first again, which doesn't work too well with these 1-drops that I've been having. Let's go ahead and throw back all these cards here and see if we let's do them all. We'll throw them all back, see what we can get. So we get an improvise here. We do get at least we get a character this time. I don't think we need the improvise, so we will put out our Felicia and pass. Get the Robin Hood out. We are inking here. I think we just do hypnotize. And then we play. We might want to play Inkcaster here just because we have so many uninkables. Let's draw. We get Brawl, which isn't too bad on that Robin Hood, which we can play next turn. Okay, never mind. So it looks like we're going to play Shere Khan next turn and then get a challenge off of that. We'll put away this Lucifer here for ink, and then we play Shere Khan, and then we challenge with Felicia, and we get the 1 lore with Shere Khan. Not too bad there, at least their board's clear, and we gained lore off of it. Be our guest, 1 character, and they put that character out. So here we have a 5-cost Scar, which might be good to keep. We also have this Prince John, which I want to play too. So I think we do. It's an evasive Tigger, and I don't know if that deck has evasives in it. But it does have damaging cards. We'll ink our Simba here. We play the Tigger, and then we're going to quest with Shere Khan. Because we're not scared of that Pluto. To get up to 4 ink this game, so that is a plus. I think they quested their Pluto, yeah. They get a Stitch out. So we don't need this Cheshire Cat being an 8 cost. So we ink that, and then we have 2 options here. We can actually deal damage to our Tigger here with our Scar, and then take out their Pluto. Or we 1-drop. Or we leave their Stitch to 1 health. I think we might do that. We'll do that to Stitch, because with Pluto we can get a lore off of the Shere Khan challenge. So 2 damage here to do 2 damage to Stitch. And we'll go ahead and challenge Pluto to get lore. And then we can quest Tigger here. So hey, we're at least we've got to lead this match. So they quest a Stitch. They have 5 ink here. And they play the underdog Stitch. And then they play a Fire the Cannons. What a move. So this Stitch did 2 damage to a chosen character, which is the same as Fire the Cannons. That was pretty great. So here we got a Mosquito Bite. And with the Mosquito Bite, we can at least take out that Stitch for free. Or 3. I think what we do is put a counter on this Stitch. So if he wants to challenge my Shere Khan, that Stitch will be gone next turn. And then we challenge here, just could still get a lore. I like that. And then we are passing because we still want to get that Prince John out. They get Rolly out. And they do the Twin Fire again. Man, that card was tough. I didn't think it was going to be that good. So we get King Undisputed here. They get to banish a character, which I don't think I'm too worried about here. Let's just get Prince John out and pass. So we can quest next turn because there'll be a... And they'll lose lore because they'll have more than me. And we get a Mosquito Bite, so we can at least... We empty our hand here. So they can go ahead and pick which one they want to banish. They banished a Rolly. And this is going to be tough here. I think we'll just put a damage on Pluto there. I don't know if it's worth questing or not. Because they're going to clear me pretty easily. Let's pass. They play Twin Fire. They can discard a card, do they? They don't. They just put down 2 damage on me. Appreciate that. So we get another Prince John, and this is the discard one. Let's go ahead and put you out, and then this is just going to start snowballing if I don't do anything. I think my job here is to just quest to bait a challenge from them. And they lose 2 lore from my questing. They get out the Nana dog. And we get a single challenge here, which was interesting, but they play Last Stand. Dude, this combo that they got going on is crazy for an AI. So here we got Sudden Chill, but they don't even have a card to discard, so there's that. So currently I think we're just standing here. Because we want to benefit off the John. Immediately going to be challenged if we quest. So let's go ahead and pass. See what other card we get. See if they even play the card that they draw, which they might. So they quest all the characters. And they don't have anything to play there. So we can at least play that. So let's play Sudden Chill. They discard a card, and we draw a card. So we get a Tigger here, not too bad. We'll go ahead and put him out. And then we will stand like that. We'll have to decide how we use this Tigger. You can take out one of the cards on the sides there. Either one, it doesn't matter. They're at 17, which is scary. Looks like Pluto is the heftiest there. We get another 3. This is sort of tough. I'm stuck here. I think we have to ink. And then 4. I think I have to challenge here to get rid of Pluto. And then I gotta use my PJ to take out Pluto. Because now they're at least only at 2 lore. But I don't think I can do anything. They're gonna quest that character. And then what do they play? They don't play anything, so they just have it in the bag. We have to ink a card. So during my turn, whenever this card banishes another character in a challenge, I may ready this character. He can't quest for the rest of the turn. So that sounds like I get to challenge both of their characters, huh? So let's go ahead and take out that Nana. We take 1 damage, so we're at 6-4 right now. We ready yourself, and then we're gonna challenge again. So we clear board, so we save ourselves for 1 turn. But this is not looking good with any character they play next turn, because I can't stop them. They deal 2 damage to my Scar, and they play just in time to play a Pluto. That's crazy. There's nothing I can do here. So I can quest. I can play You Came Back to ready this character and quest again because I can't challenge. Tough. No, what are they doing? They're BMing me. They could totally just win the game and they just BM'd me. That's crazy. So we lost both games against this dog deck. I made both of these decks back to back and I just wanted to have a cat versus dog thing video, and I get completely wrecked trying to use these cats against those dogs. So looks like dogs won the match this time.